Off Topic Podcast, episode 82. I'm Koba the Gorilla.
And I'm H.
And we are back, guys. A little hiatus. First of all,
10 days. Oh, we sold out.
Sold out merch, baby.
Woo! Thank you, guys.
The Podcast Profits shirt sold out in 5 days. So, and that's all thanks to you guys, honestly.
Yeah.
We talk a lot of shit, but
thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Honestly.
That shit was badass, especially seeing everybody rock it, like with no shame.
Yeah.
Like we made a shirt that people could rock, you know, like they're not gonna be embarrassed, like with like stupid ass quotes, you know.
Yeah. Or like in general, it's not something that people bought y las guardaron in the closet afterwards. Like people are wearing it. People are tagging us on our Instagram at Off Topic Podcast 34. It's so cool, like. And they look fresh, fucking rocking it, dude.
Yeah, they do.
Like, you guys look hot as fuck in the off-topic shirts.
You know what I told guys?
What?
This nerd, like he bought it. He's a cool guy. But like the way I told him to get one is I told him, hey bro, like you buy this shirt, 10 times your chances of getting some more pussy.
Yeah.
Right? So, and he bought it.
Yeah, that's funny.
And he looked fresh in it.
No,
I guess what happened? He got a number.
He got a number?
Yeah. No bit, actually.
Nah, that's pretty sick, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
But yeah, we released 55 shirts. We sold out all of them. So, because someone told me, like, oh, how many did you guys make, though? Like, you know, those people that always fucking want to find something. And I was like, I made 55.
Wait, but you guys, you know, in business.
But, like, was it just like your friends that bought them, though? Yeah, bitch, friends and supporters, you know? Suck a dick, you know? Hey, friends or not, the money's still the same in my fucking bank account, you fucking nerd.
Yep.
But honestly, though, thank you guys very much. Some of you guys bought like fucking 3 shirts. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, what the fuck, man?
And if you guys didn't even get a chance to buy one, don't
then it's over.
Worry.
And we're never releasing merch. Imagine.
Nah, don't worry.
I quit.
That shirt will be in stock forever, especially since we're getting.
Until we get sick of it, yeah. Like, no, were we really gonna do 10 months in a row? Also, you know, like. Would you really forever? Like always? Like never even skip a month?
Keep it. Yeah. Nirvana still shirt.
Yeah, but come on.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
We're not Nirvana. But.
We're still better than them.
Well, they don't exist, so yeah, we're better than them.
Fuck it.
I mean, it won't be gone forever is what we're saying, you know? We'll still have the shirt, so.
It'll be there.
It'll be there. And we didn't forget about our peso pesados. We owe some 2Xs, 3Xs.
Vans. Haven't forgotten Vans.
Well, we don't owe them because no one has given us money for those yet. But, I mean, we do. There are people, big boys, that want to buy it. So.
Nah, Vance gave a good offer. He's going to support and he's going to receive his. But, yeah. So that shirt, it will be in stock forever.
Yeah.
Just, it's out of stock right now. But you're going to get your chance to rock it.
Yeah, no, for sure. It was fucking sick.
Yeah, but
I just think, honestly, like, remember the morning? So it was weird because, as you guys know, like, there was no website, right? Which is what we didn't want to do.
Yeah.
And then eventually we were just like, fuck, like, we're tired of waiting for people. Like, fuck it. Like, if they really want it, like, they'll fucking buy one, you know?
Fuck it, let's find a way.
Exactly. So then we're fucking at 3 a.m. trying to figure out Venmo. And we couldn't, for some reason, your boys are dumb. We couldn't figure out Venmo. And then we just did fucking Cash App. And they were like, fuck it, they can do Cash App. And I was like, I'll deliver them. So a lot of you guys met me for the first time. I was fucking delivering and shit. So.
Yeah. And then whoever we were close to or like work with us, we delivered those right there on the spot.
Yeah. So
made it a little easier. But we got everything to everybody's hands.
Yeah.
For this first drop. So I think it's pretty badass.
Yeah, it was sick. Because we were just tired and we're like, fuck it. Like, if like the shirts were just piling up in the box. And then we're like, fuck, like. It's not doing anything good just sitting there, you know?
Yeah.
So we're like, fuck it, we'll do Cash App.
Fast solution, you know?
And then, like, a lot of people didn't have Cash App. And, like, I feel like people just, like, they didn't feel like crossing that objective. So they were just like, oh, okay, well, I'm not going to order one. Which I get, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, and then some people, towards the end, we just started taking Zelle, Apple Pay. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, just send it, you know?
Send it and I'll send it over.
Yeah, exactly. So, thank you guys. It was fucking sick. Think about it, bro. What other podcast drops merch with no website, no shipping, and no outside promotion?
Nobody, bro.
We're really the ones, bro. Like, honestly. Like,
we're the chosen ones.
We're the fucking shit. Like, who else does that? Your favorite podcast doesn't do that. Like, legit. We're the only podcast in the 626 dropping merch and dropping content weekly. That's some real shit. So,
Fuck yeah.
But it's possible because of you guys, and we fucking love you guys.
Fuck yeah, we do.
And we will always love you guys, whoever.
That was crazy in 5 days too.
Yeah.
Maybe less 4 because
The
it was
first day was dry. Remember?
the first.
But the first day, like 3 people bought one.
Yeah.
No, like I think it was just Omar and Brian. And then I was like, fuck, like
we bombed.
yeah. And then I was like, fuck all these people that were like, oh, drop them, I'll buy one.
Yeah, for a bit, we were like shitting and like, fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, were we even big enough to like drop this shit?
Yeah, and then like towards the end, I think when people started when we started taking like Zelle and other shit,
yeah,
it just kept coming and coming, and like I was fucking get off work and I'd be like, all right, I'm driving to Pasadena, and I'll fucking drive to Pasadena, and then I got someone else in West Covina, and it just
and
come
then
back
like
down.
in Monte, you were all over.
Yeah, I was all over, like just fucking in a car with no AC. I just fucking.
So Koba did most of the delivery, so I give him props for that.
But that's because I wanted you guys.
But that shows like how fucking committed we are to this project. Yeah. You know, like you better tell me like some other motivational guys would be doing that shit at 5 p.m. in traffic.
Dude, yeah.
Fuck no.
It was rough. Or like 3 a.m. like doing takes because we did a video on our Instagram at Off Topic Podcast 34. Give us a follow. Which we passed 500 followers now.
So, yeah.
Woo, honestly, it's weird. Like this week, it's like
since last week.
It was like wow, like shit's happening.
Shit's
like,
going
slowly.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, like we're selling. Like we're fucking getting followers. People are following. Like other podcasts are following us. Like podcasts that are like bigger than us.
Shout out to all of them too.
So shout out to all of them too.
Too many today.
Too many. Yeah, too many. But yeah, it was fucking sick, dude. Like, so honestly, thank you guys. I'm gonna stop sucking your guys' dick already, but it was fucking dope. And the next merch, I don't want to say
no official date yet.
No official date yet.
Yeah, y'all gotta wait.
We're done doing that.
Now it's now it's time for the website. And we're learning. Your boys are learning.
It's a work in progress, man.
But it's going. You know, it's consistency.
Yeah, we're trying to learn how to run and walk at the same time. You know.
Yeah.
But wow, that was deep. But honestly, like this is like a blessing in disguise. Like now we have time to make the website slowly and like make sure it's done right.
Mm-hmm.
And man, worldwide now. Once it hits worldwide shipping, fuck, I might quit my fucking job soon. Why not? Right?
Never know. Shit happens one day from another. You know.
As for drops, for now we're not doing one a month. That's too like much. I think like one every 2 months, something like that. I definitely want to drop something for the summer. We have some ideas for that. And not every shirt's gonna be different. Like someone was telling me like, oh, do a God and Man like parody. You know, the one where God and like they're touching.
Yeah,
which is cool. It's funny actually.
It is funny, but it won't be all like one theme. You know, like Koba and I were actually getting some designs started and getting created by somebody else. You know, so we're gonna be doing some cool, unique shit.
Yeah, like I don't want our gimmick to just be like, oh, they parody like paintings.
Nah.
But although that is a funny idea, and I'm not saying we won't ever do it.
Yeah, for sure.
And keep the suggestions coming. You know?
Yeah, for sure. It'll be in one job later on in the years, you know. But for this next one, it'll be something pretty a little more fresher, casual. Yeah.
Kind of summer, SoCal, beach vibes. We'll see. No spoilers.
Yeah,
so we could do that, and then
that'll be cool. And then, like we said, the off-topic shirt. If you guys didn't get this first one, we'll restock it again too. Yeah, definitely. So 2X and 3X will also be available in the next one for sure.
Extra small, gain some weight. You know, we're not doing that. I told that to the homegirl from work.
Too small.
She was like, do extra small for us small girls, and I was like,
you know, I actually got that. Somebody wanted it for their kid.
Really? Wow, bad parents. They don't listen to us. Not just kidding. The best parents. They
funny.
Learn.
Yeah, the kid listens to us.
Yeah, imagine the kid just talking about like hearing about like the time that I don't know, like did something gross, you know.
Mom, what do you say?
Mom, what's a blowjob? Yeah. Like
what the fuck, bitch?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. She's cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to that lady.
Yeah.
Always saying bitch.
Fuck you, bitch.
But
LA girls.
LA girls, huh? Fuck. That's what you like, huh?
Nah. I mean, there's a lot of cool ones over there, but
a lot of cool ones over there.
A lot of crazy ones too.
But anyway, guys, thank you for the merch. That is all on that. We will keep you posted on the Instagram.
Hell yeah.
For the rest of the news. So, yeah. We're back. It was like 10 days.
9 days.
Unlike us, But if you follow us on Instagram at Outside Podcast 34, you can see we've been putting reels. So like there was a lot of eyeballs on us after the Vive con Huevos podcast. So shout out to Mario.
Shout out to Mario and Jesus
and Paula. I know she wasn't there, but she's still part of the squad. And so we were just like, all right, fuck it. Like there's eyes on us. Like let's run this. So I was just posting like old clips from like funny moments.
At 2 in the morning.
Yeah, at 2 in the morning. I probably shouldn't have done that.
You gotta repost them again.
Yeah. So just shit like that. We've just been active everywhere, and honestly, like, whew, it's crazy, It's crazy, man.
Oh man.
Oh, also, I have a question from a listener.
Yeah.
That asked us about the theme of the shirt. So I've told you this, right? Like, what were some people's concerns with or reasons why they didn't buy the shirt?
A lot of them were actually religious purposes, but it was weird because I knew some people were very religious that listen to us and support us, but they still like the idea of the shirt. They like the design, so it kind of tripped me out. Like they were very religious, but they weren't offended by it. And then I had somebody else that was offended by it.
Yeah,
they were like it was like a lot of differences,
Yeah. So my instant reaction to that was like, at first was like, you're a pussy, blah blah blah, and then now I'm like, I get it, I understand, like,
yeah, like whatever. It wasn't like, I wasn't like putting like fucking,
and our intention wasn't to like laugh at God or Jesus,
It was just an idea that we had,
I like to think that God has a sense of humor, and I like to think like they're fucking probably funnier than us,
It's a good way of thinking, actually.
But Vince McMahon said that I like to think that God has a sense of humor. But yeah, so I understand if you didn't. I had a listener who, she's cool as fuck. She was like, hey, like I told her, I was like, because I was mentioning people like, hey, the merch is up.
Yeah.
And then I told her, hey, the merch is up, blah blah blah. And then she was like, Esteban, I love you guys. I've been supporting for a long time, but that's just not something I feel comfortable wearing because you guys are kind of mocking the Last Supper and Jesus' sacrifice, blah blah blah. And then I was just like, no, I understand. And then she said, but the next drop for sure, like I'll buy it. So,
yeah, like it wasn't like we didn't take it to offense, we understood.
I feel like the old me would have.
Oh. Yeah, like what was your mom's reaction? Because
my mom didn't give a fuck.
Nah, my mom was like looking at it for the first time when she was like, the fuck? Then I told her, it was just this.
My mom's reaction is she bought 2.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But honestly,
but they were cool with it.
Yeah, and then there were religious people like the homie that I work with, where he was like, "Oh, I don't care, like it's cool."
Yeah.
So you have your right to.
Yeah, so it was cool that everybody had like a cool opinion about one shit. It made a lot of noise.
It did make a lot of noise, and then it was cool, like seeing people at work, like that was really nice. Like,
laugh at it.
No, I mean not.
No, like they liked it. Like they were laughing at it.
But I thought it was cool when like they wore it, and I didn't even tell them to wear it. Like I just see like the homie wear it and the homegirl wear it, and I was like, wow, that's cool. Like that's like it's sick. Like wow, like that's cool. Like
I saw a lot of people wearing it, which tripped me out. Like, oh shit. You guys,
yeah, and then like other people that didn't have it would be like, "Oh man, I didn't get one."
Next time,
or like, "Oh man, like, oh you got one," and then like, yeah, and then it's like, "Oh, that's Esteban's shirt." Like one of my managers, I'd asked my buddy Eric because he bought one. Thank you, Eric. He was like, she was like, "Oh, like that's Esteban's shirt, right?" And he was like, "Yeah, it is." And I was like, "That's cool." Like even the people that don't have it, like they know, like, "Oh, that shit's mine,"
Yeah.
Or ours. I'm being so selfish right now, but yeah. I think that was cool seeing it, like someone else wearing it. It's different than seeing yourself wear it.
Obviously, it's fucking badass.
I wonder if that's like how a rookie player like gets signed and like people are buying their jerseys.
Probably.
Yeah, like it's pretty cool, So, but
it was really cool.
We got a couple things lined up for you guys.
Hell
we got some fan questions a little bit. I'm saying like a strip club, like a DJ strip club. Make way for Vanessa. That's from South Park. Just a DJ stripper that does that. I like a DJ. But yeah, dude, you got some shit lined up?
We do, actually.
We got a couple shit lined up, so let's run it.
Let's run it.
Fan questions.
All right. So, first one is... I got this. No names. Okay. To protect their identity,
The names have been changed to protect the identities of the victim.
So Sarah asked.
That's such a fucking fake name. We don't know anyone named Sarah.
Did the true guy see women as girls to mess around with? and girls
like to date
like in two different sections.
Yeah. So the question is like some girls get taken seriously as today, and some girls just like to mess around with. And most definitely,
obviously,
yes. Like just like how girls see a guy as like not all girls. It's like, oh, that guy, like, wow, like that guy like is hot, you know, and they'll like fucking be super into him, and they're like, oh, that guy's nice, but you know he's not like.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. I mean,
so yes, for sure.
I feel like you kind of do that to yourself, like if you're on one side of it.
I was gonna say that too.
You could talk about.
Well,
that
I was gonna say like it's a way you promote yourself, you know, like
promote like at the podcast.
Like you're always like you're a person, you know, like you have an identity. You're your own show, you know, like the way that you present yourself everywhere, you know, that's your image. That's what you're going to attract, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like llegan porque quieren, you know, like you call their attention, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not like they came all of a sudden. You asked for it.
Yeah.
And that's like when you get the ones that get taken serious, you know, get a good relationship. It's because, you know, they acted a certain way and that's what they called, you know.
You get what you deserve almost.
Basically,
you know?
yeah. Basically.
Yeah. Like
and it goes both ways too as well.
Of course, yeah.
But that's how I see it.
We
like,
love women here on the Off Topic podcast.
We do, but you know, but that's how I see it, like, you know.
Yeah, like I used to work at McDonald's, like there was like a pervy boss. Mm-hmm. And like he knew, like he never flirted with like my homegirl because he knew like my homegirl was like a good girl, and like so that's what I'm saying, like guys could tell like quién se respeta y quién no, you know,
like se deja llevar, you know.
Exactly. So like, and then like the girls that he would mess around would be like, oh, he's such a perv,
and you could be like, oh, that's fuck too, pero si tú like you put your limits, like nobody's gonna fuck with you, you know.
Yeah, for the most part, and obviously, yeah, like we're speaking generally, but yeah, like it's very true, like. People know like who to fuck with and who to not fuck with, and then with the dating thing, like like if you're just a girl that's like presents herself a certain way, then for sure like, oh yeah, that's a girl that I'd like to hook up with.
Or they'll know like,
but I'm not bringing her to the family barbecue.
Yeah, but they'll know like for sure. It's like
I'll know almost instantly when I meet a girl. It's crazy.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Is like it's a called home run already. Like for guys, you already know. Like it's already like, oh, I'm fucking this bitch tonight, you know, like it's not like, oh, you think I'm gonna have a chance with it? You know, fool.
Yeah,
like it's easy.
Like it's easy. Like this is your chance.
Like if I want to, I will, you know.
Yeah,
exactly. And it's not no force, you know, nothing, you know.
Yeah,
like,
obviously, yeah.
It's a fucking home run.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's definitely just like how I feel like when girls meet a guy, they say that when girls meet a guy, they can tell the first 10 seconds if they're gonna have sex with them or not.
Oh really?
It's the same thing. Like I know instantly who's crazy, who's not. Like I can tell like which girl has like fucking mad issues, like daddy issues. I can fucking tell like it's almost scary how fast I can tell. Like just like how I can tell when a guy is like a fake nice guy.
Yeah.
Like when a guy is like a fucking bitch, and he's like a nice guy, and then I'm like, oh, and then like I hear a girl like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go out with this guy, and I'm like, protect your drink.
Yeah.
These fake nice guys, you know.
And then you guys fall for him.
Yeah. Or sometimes they don't, because the fake nice guys never get anything.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, look at you know? Like, he doesn't fucking get anything. Yeah. Fucking loser. Yeah. Fucking loser. But, yeah. But that's the thing. Like, it's the way you represent yourself. And I'm not saying you can't be hot or dress a certain way.
How we said, like, you could be hot.
It's more the way you act.
Yes. Correct. Yeah. Definitely the way you act.
Definitely. And then you meet a girl that, like, you might want to do both with. Obviously, if you want to date someone, you're going to be having sex with them. Mm-hmm. Unless you're all Muslimed up, you know? Gross. And then, so yeah, like, and then you'll meet a girl that's like, man, this chick is cool. Like, man, I want to hang out with her again. Like, definitely. Like
obviously you want more, but you said you're going to put your, like, steps, you know?
Yeah, like, you want more of them. You want to spend time with them. So, of course, yeah, there is ways.
Yes.
The way that we identify it, just to wrap it up, it's just the way you guys act. And if you're always a girl that has like problems with people, like if it's like a coworker and you have like problems with people or something, then I'm like, like she has problems for a reason. Like she has problems with people for a reason.
You bring them.
Or if you're always like the shit you post and the shit you talk about, or like the people you fuck with, like if you fuck with like stupid guys, and I'm like, oh, you're a stupid girl. You fuck with stupid guys, so yeah.
I don't want to be part of that list.
That's how, yeah. Or I do because I want to come, you know. But that's pretty much it. Yeah. Good question though. Thank you.
Yeah.
Next question. Next question.
Yeah, the next question.
You do yours.
Which one?
Oh, whichever. I got the next question then. It's fine.
There's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. All right. Why? This is from. This is another kind of and honestly though, like I'm gonna be honest with you, these are mostly girls asking us this question. Like the last thing we want this to be is to be another Sigma male incel fucking podcast where like, oh, we hate women. Like that's not what it is.
Nah, we're just asking legit what they want to know.
They're asking.
They're asking. They're asking. My bad.
Yeah, like exactly. Like they're like these are women's questions, by the way. And like as you can see, like a lot of women like also bought our merch and stuff. So we have we love our female listeners.
30% of them.
Exactly. Yeah, at least 30% of them are girls.
30% are women.
Yeah. So we have a demographic for sure. So this is definitely not just like some shit like
3% Jewish. There's 50% white.
We got some blacks too. That's pretty cool.
We got everything.
We got some Asians too.
Our topic is global.
Yeah, but yeah. So just letting you know, these are women.
Yeah. So it's a question.
So this one's another woman question. Next question. Next question. Why do men and women cheat, and why do you think each gender cheats differently? Blah 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 blah, and stuff like that.
All right. That's a good question.
I'll tell you why.
What's up?
Men cheat.
I want to know.
I feel like it's a lot of. It's definitely wrong and it's shitty, right?
Yeah.
So cheating is bad.
Definitely.
If you're gonna be cheating, don't be with someone.
How I say is
if you're married and gonna be cheating, you better be super sneaky with it. At least.
I always say like if you're gonna be in a relationship, like just be ready to dismiss all that. You know.
Yeah.
That's.
Like,
that's how I am. That's me. That's me.
Yeah. So he's a loyal boy. We're loyal boys. Here
I'm a loyal boy.
Yeah, definitely. But.
Fuck! I want to be in this part, but let me. Whoosh.
You gotta piss?
Yeah.
All right. While he's pissing, I will talk about just kind of what's going on, you know? A lot of people ask me what I do on my free time when I'm not recording the Off Topic podcast, available on all major platforms. What I do is I kind of just work. I still have a job. We still have jobs. I look around when I go out. I look around to see if there's anything that I can get for the podcast. Like when I meet like crazy people or when I see like funny things, I'm kind of always like just taking notes, like just jotting shit down. So stuff like that. Like I feel like life is just ways to get material for the pod. Like anything is fair game, honestly, in my opinion, to get knowledge for the podcast. Like nobody's safe, but obviously I'll respect like stories like with identities and stuff. But if it's funny, like, and entertaining, I'll talk about it. Like, definitely. I used to be more scared of talking about, like, the stupid shit I used to do. But then now I'm like, fuck it. I'll tell that story because it's fucking funny and it makes good content. So, yeah, just kind of talking about that. I'm just kind of talking about how, like, every time we're out, like, we kind of think of things to see from the podcast, like, perspective and taking notes, you know.
Always discussing new ideas.
Yeah, and like if we see like funny shit, like let's talk about that, or like, let's talk about people that have gimmicks or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But anyway, so why do men and women cheat? I think like there's different reasons, and they're never good reasons, right? Just don't do it. But I feel like men, it could be a couple different things where like they want to feel cool, like it's an ego thing, like oh yeah, I banged like a bunch of chicks, or this chick wants to bang me, so I banged her and I felt like, oh, she was hot, like blah, 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 like that, obviously. And then it's also, I feel like, hot take.
Let's see.
A lot of the time, like, your girlfriend or wife just annoys the fuck out of you.
You think it's that too?
Yeah. Like, where it's like, if you notice, like, affairs, even on TV, like, when you see it, like, when they're with the wife, they're just arguing about bills and shit like that, and like arguing about the kids. And then like when you go see your fucking side chick, like
it's
she treats you like a king.
Oh, I
like
see.
She's happy to see you because she only sees you once a week. Like she's fucking like she'll text you.
It's a hot
like,
take.
She'll text you like, oh, like good morning, love, like blah blah blah.
She has a lunch ready.
Whatever. And then like when you come back, like, and that's part of it is because they only see you like once or twice.
Yeah, obviously they don't know the real, you know, or they don't have, they don't live
get
with you,
that side exactly.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I feel like it's just how the man feels, like, where when they get treated like a king, it's like, wow, like.
What do you think that comes from, though? Like all those problems, like you think it was
just life, not handling the life right,
or like,
kids, marriage,
or lack of. Do you think it comes from lack of dating, like where you didn't really get to know that person that well until you guys moved in?
That could be a thing too, where you don't really learn somebody's mañas
until you live with them.
Yeah,
for sure. Like not no like fucking we rent a room, like for sure.
Live with them, yeah. Like, cause it is different living.
Yeah, with them, it is like when you guys are renting with somebody, it's like. Yeah. Oh, you'll be chill if I no quedar mal, with the other people.
Yeah, where it's like, what if you don't want to be chill,
Correct.
But definitely it's that, and then, cause I've been with like for me, for example, there are girls that like the girls that I was attracted to the most. Yeah. They may have not been like the hottest compared to like other girls, but the way they like treated me or talked to me, it was like you feel like a fucking king. Like it's different. Like it's weird. Like it's definitely like fucking crazy how comfortable like when you feel with a girl like and they like treat you great and they like compliment you in ways that like maybe your significant other isn't anymore or they're not affectionate anymore and they are.
And you don't expect that?
Yeah, and they are and you don't expect it. Yeah. Excuse me. Like that where it's like it just fucking blows your mind basically. Yeah. It's like if I'm at a job that like treats me like shit and then like you go to a new job and they're like, man, you're the best thing ever in this fucking place. Like, wow, like you're really thank you so much for everything you do. And you're like, wow, like what? Like
I'll just stay here,
like, like this is cool. Like also the grass is always greener on the other side, right? Correct. But I think it's more the way that side chick treats him that makes him cheat and go back and stuff.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think that's what it is. It's the way you get treated.
It's a hot take.
Yeah, where it's like for girls, from what I've heard and what I've experienced, a lot of the time, like girls with boyfriends that cheat, it's always like he's a loser, he doesn't do anything, or he's like blah blah blah, and like, dude, like you've seen it when like I've seen
you
it.
You told me and I've seen it.
You've seen it. You told me where like girls are like. How many girls tell you like, wow, it's so cool, like you have your goals, like wow, like you're trying to do this and that, like you're trying to buy a house like really soon, like and you're working towards it, like wow, like you do the podcast and you fucking work, like right? A lot of times girls will tell you that.
That's a lot of times.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like a lot of it is like the respect again. Yeah. But now it's on the other side.
Oh, okay.
Where when a woman doesn't respect you, it's not that the boyfriend's like annoying them, it's more that they don't respect them because they can't, and honestly, they don't deserve respect sometimes. But the right thing to do is to just leave someone, right? Because I also feel like girls like guys that depend on them because they feel like they're in charge.
Entitled, yeah.
No, like they feel like they're in charge. Because if you have like a loser boyfriend and you pay for everything,
you
like,
control him.
Yeah, it pisses you off, but you control him.
Yeah.
Like, what's he gonna do? Fucking move out and get a job?
No.
Like, yeah, like definitely.
That's your slave.
You like having a kid with you, and that goes back to like mommy issues, where like guys with like mommy issues, they act like bitches. Like they act like, when I say bitches, I mean like pussies. And then they always like, still they're adults and someone's still cooking for them. Someone's still doing their laundry. Someone's still paying they're your kids. You're a 24-year-old kid. Like that's what you are. But the thing that comes with that is like, who's to stop your girlfriend from going out and drinking and fucking going out without you? Like, you're not gonna stop her. You can't go out with her. You don't have money
because you don't have no saying in that relationship. You have no saying in. It's like kid's dead. You're dead there.
Like. I've noticed like a lot of girls that have like boyfriends like that.
Yeah.
They keep cheating and they'll cheat like forever basically. But they'll go back to that because at the end of the day, that's what they know. That's what they know. And they're like, all
that's their comfort.
Yeah. Like, okay, maybe this guy I was fucking pissed me off, but I know he needs me. He needs his mommy. He needs his fucking mommy.
That's like, crazy.
Mommy. Yeah. Like, oh, like he needs me. Like maybe you don't need me, but he needs me. And I can fix them one day. Make them into fucking
Rambo.
Like, that's what girls do, dude. Like when they take care of you, like they'll fucking dress you differently. They'll buy you clothes that they want you to buy. They'll buy you jewelry they want you to wear. Like they'll fucking like, hey, like it's like in that movie Gone Girl when like that guy that like she framed for rape when he was like, yeah, started making me wear ties and like going to a fancy party. Like they want to build their ideal person. So it's easier to do that with a bitch that's not gonna stand up than to do it with like a man
that's gonna want to live their own way.
Exactly. Yeah. And include them in that way, but they're gonna stick to their way.
Correct. Know? Obviously, that's how it should be.
So, that's definitely. I feel like whenever whenever I've been with a girl that like has a boyfriend, it's 99% that. And like I'll know, I could always tell too. I'm gonna sound so shitty and so cocky. I'm not even being cocky. I'm just answering.
I mean, yeah, it's literally the question. Yeah,
honestly. I can tell when a girl's gonna cheat or not right away. I feel like girls that don't cheat don't respond at all. They won't respond to you. But like I feel like even like when a girl says like responds like I have a boyfriend, I feel like ooh, I got her. Like she responded.
Yeah.
Like cool. And then there's like different types where like, oh, I'll go out, but as friends, like, nah, like, got it. Like, yeah, I could always fucking tell, you know, like, oh, who's gonna crack? I'll make her laugh a couple times, be nice to her, and then
pretty easy to tell.
Yeah, and then it's over. Where I feel like, also people like competition too. It's an ego thing, right? Like, how many rappers say, "Oh, I fucked your bitch"? Like. It's an ego thing, like definitely.
Correct.
It's not the right thing to do, but yeah, definitely. Most of the time, it's always because they don't respect that boyfriend.
Yeah, at the end of the day, get yourself a good
But then at
partner.
that point, like when they're ready to go with someone that is respectful, it's like now those men already have their money and they already have their houses and their life together. So it's like, why would you go?
What I noticed too, well, actually, what I noticed too is that respected women or respected men that have their shit together. They don't, or it's almost what you were saying, but they don't even bother to look at you, you know? Like you're in another group already. Like you belong to the clubber girls, you know, you belong to the streets. Basically, that's how it is because these guys, they're set up, you know. These girls, they're set up like
they don't need you.
Good jobs, houses, you know.
They don't need you.
They don't need you.
If they want you, they'll have you.
They're in another circle already.
Yeah,
like,
if they want you, they'll have you.
Yeah, but they won't, you know. Like I said, they won't even bother to look at you. You're in the dirt to them, you know.
Exactly.
And that's how it is.
Yeah, no,
and those are the ones that create like good family bonds and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're not in that group, you know.
And it's hard to transition to that group.
It's definitely hard, you know, because those mañas you carry them with you till the end.
And you think you don't.
Yeah.
But you do.
You do.
People get bored of that white picket fence, dog like lifestyle, like you're not built for
They don't get bored. They just never had it, so they don't know what it's like to have it.
Yeah, but then they get bored because they don't like know it, or it's just not, or they have it and they're like, oh, so I didn't want this because I'd rather be doing what I was doing.
But it's rare when they're
but
it's cool. It's kind of rare when they're in that position already, and then they go back to their other things. You know?
You think so?
I feel like I've always noticed it's more when they're in transitioning to the progress. You know, or when they're still like regular. You know?
What do you mean? Elaborate. I'm kind of lost.
Because you're talking about when they're cheating or like when they're already in their white picket fences houses or homes or what?
I'm saying like when a girl is like you said, for the streets, right? And then all of a sudden like this guy from the army, it's always army guys, like or military guys.
I ain't rich.
Like no, I'm not saying about rich. I'm saying like, let me give you an example.
Yeah.
There was this friend of a friend.
Military guys always fucking cheat.
Hold on. There was a friend of a friend who like would always tell me when I used to work at UPS, he was like, dude, like look at this girl's Instagram. Like she's like the funniest, most entertaining person ever. And she was a stripper. Like, which is fine. Shout out strippers, you know? Like, I don't give a fuck. And she was crazy, dude. I followed her because I found her so entertaining. Like it was.
Wait, she was that crazy?
Yeah. Like, and then she would post shit like her husband. So some guy randomly marries her, like randomly. This like fucking Navy guy.
Yeah.
And dude, like you can tell, like you're not ready for a girl. Like she's gonna tear you apart.
Oh, okay, get you.
You know what I'm saying? Like
you
think you're gonna fix her with a house and a ring?
Like no sabe lo que le viene.
Exactly. Where it's like what?
Like you see helping from a mile away.
He bought her out. He moved her out of like she was from West Coast. Not that West Coast bad, but like they bought a house in like another state. I want to say like Arizona. So like, he bought this chick a house. Like she doesn't have to strip anymore. Like nothing. Like taking care of everything.
I wonder if he knew she was a stripper or not.
Yeah, he knew.
Oh.
But she's still such a mess. Like the other day she was posting like, if somebody doesn't bring me Taco Bell, I'll literally commit suicide right now. Like, and she like meant it supposedly. Like crazy shit like that. Like.
Okay, I was understanding
like,
different.
Hey, could you Venmo me? I'm trying to buy a couch, and my husband just paid the mortgage, so he doesn't have money. Like, dude, like you're talking shit about your husband bought you a house and it's still not enough for you, like shit like that.
Oh, I see. I was thinking something different before that, so that's why we weren't in the same page.
Yeah, where it's like, just because you're in that life where like, yeah, now you're the trophy wife and everything, like, no.
Yeah, because she got brought in. It's not like she went in like her own ways, and gained it,
Yeah.
That's what makes it different.
Yeah, and my thing is like, if you're dumb enough for a girl to take you on like that, then you get what you fucking deserve.
Yeah,
like
that's on you,
This poor bastard, like, what are you doing? Like,
hey, bad friends.
Hey, bad friends.
Out of the 5 best friends you have,
no hacen caso, way though,
They should.
She's hot, she's got like
but there's a lot of hot bitches.
The big ass, the fake tits, and everything. Like she's fucking hot. Like she looks like a stripper and everything. But it's like, I always feel like, wow. Like to this day, I tell my homie, like, because I deleted. No, my Instagram got hacked at one point, and then like I just made a new one, and then I don't have her anymore.
Yeah.
But I was just like telling him, like, dude, remember this chick? And he was like, yeah, dude, like you married that. Like that's crazy. Like that girl at the bar that we met, that woman that's been engaged. So we're at the fucking bar, right?
4 times.
And she goes,
world champion.
It was sad boy hours at the bar. But it was a weird day where we both had like a Tuesday off. We're like, fuck, what do we do? All right,
let's go to Republic.
Let's go to Republic. And then we go, and it's just me, him, and some girl like in a corner. Like just drinking. The girl, she's like 40.
42. She said 42.
She was 42. She still looked good though, like towards the end, you could tell she was towards the end of her good looks though.
Yeah.
Like no.
The end of an era, yeah.
Yeah, the end of an era, and like, yeah. So she's just drinking like ultras, and all of a sudden she starts talking to me, because for some reason the crazy people always approach me when we're out together, and I'm just like, yeah, like like she's like, oh, where do you guys work? And I was like, oh, we do this, and I was like, what about you? Like, and she's like, oh, just right here. Before I gotta go back to my husband.
Fuck.
And she's like, never get married. She was fucking drunk. She
was
like 10 times, never get married.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, like.
And then she went out.
Like, maybe you're the problem, And then she was like, I'm here because I got banned from the 2 other bars.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, not even near. It was like somewhere else, like.
Yeah, Albies, and then somewhere else.
Somewhere like down the street. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, and then she's like, why do you guys like this bar? Like, I'm only here because I'm banned. And I was like, whatever. Like talking shit while you're here, And then she's just telling us that she's been engaged 4 times. That she finally got married, and she was like, "It's not the same." Like, she had no kids, and I'm like, "Fuck!" Like, that's someone that never got saved by someone, or people try to save her. Maybe one of those 4 men.
I'm pretty sure
she wasn't ready.
Pretty sure the men had good intentions,
or one of them at least out of the 4. We keep talking about that.
One of them had the intentions, but they just couldn't, because at the end of the day, it's a whole fucking mess, It's not an early stage where you're saying, oh, like she had some mistakes, obviously. Like, you're just fucked, And if you can't even help yourself out, then what is or who is, God's not going to save you at that point. God ain't messing with no hoes. Same with men. Like, he's not going to save some pussy-ass men, And that's my thing. But, yeah, 4 times, all failed. And this one's going to fail, too. If he counts... I think he would be the 5th one, right? Or 4th was the charm.
I think he was the 4th one.
Oh, okay. But this is gonna bomb too. Yeah. Poor guy. Nah, not poor guy. Poor her. The guy probably still has a better future,
Probably like, I don't know.
I mean, to bring someone in like that,
maybe
fuck.
That, or maybe he's a miserable fuck too,
Hey, who knows actually? Maybe they both are,
Yeah, they both deserve each other.
Yeah. Sometimes that's the best. But soldiers, please stay in a healthy relationship, or make it. Whatever. I'm just trying to give them some good advice. I'm trying to be their daddy, in a good way. Trying to give them.
But yeah, like that's a perfect example of like someone that never transitioned, and now it's too late for them, because now they're not like, if they go out to like fucking Pasadena like Saturday night, like they're not even gonna be like the top 10 hottest girl, because there's like younger chicks out there. And like, you're done already. Your prime is over.
Yep. You know what? People don't. And one thing with them is that they don't know when their prime is over. I think that's what makes them continue doing that. Like bro, chill the fuck down. Like
yeah. And then after, when you went to the restroom, she was like, "Oh, I have a room right here." Blah blah blah. And I was like, "Oh yeah, next time, like for sure." Like, like no, like I don't need that shit. Like
yeah.
Like Fuck that. Like, so the husband can come in and fucking shoot me? Like, fuck that. Like, no. But that was a more sad example, honestly. Like, we were just like, fuck, that's fucking crazy.
Fuck it.
Like, yeah, but anyway.
What could we do? That was a long question
we
went into.
I forgot, what was it? Why do women cheat?
It was why do men cheat and why do women... Or why do they both cheat?
So long story short, I think men is like ego and lust. And then like women cheat over like... because their boyfriends are losers.
I was just basically interest, no?
Interest.
Yeah.
Like, oh, let me see what that guy's going on. What does he have going on?
Yeah, so I think me and Koba both agree on that same thing. Same view.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we have more actually.
Yeah.
Fan questions, do a fan question. So that's just badass.
Fan question. No. Next question. Next question. This one? Can I do one of Melissa's?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, no, there's more? They're popping.
They're popping. Hi, Melissa. She had some questions for us. One of them was funny when she was talking about, like, what did you guys think when you saw, like, high school couples? Like, did you guys have any... I didn't say gross yet. Yeah. Did you guys have any couples that, like, would annoy you guys, or why would they annoy you? You already kind of are going to say the answer. So. Yeah.
It's like a nasty fool.
You want to, like, talk about
it? So, bro, like this started in middle school all the way up to high school.
After high school, they were still together.
Oh, shit. They were fucking ugly, fool. And the people who went to high school with us, they know who it is. And sorry, but, you guys are fucking ugly. Like, ni uno ni el otro. Like, yeah, well, ni uno ni... Bro, you, like, me fucking 11, 12 years old, like, walking through the halls, like, bien inocente and shit, like no kiss or nothing. And then I would just see, like, these two, like, fools inspired by novelas, like, just... like getting the grilled cheese, passing on through, and the chocolate milk that they had in the baba, like, just, bro, they were like Edge and Lita, like, like with no bed though, like they was just in the center of the lunchroom or whatever.
They would,
bro, sin vergüenza.
They would kiss super hard and super sloppy and super gross. And they were both fucking ugly. Like, look, I know, whatever. Maybe we're not the most handsome guys, but fuck, were they ugly?
Everybody, like if you guys saw them, you guys would say
anyone from SB knows Sarah Vista, like knows who the fuck we're talking about. And like, I like the dude. I don't really remember. I like the dude.
He was cool,
and he's not like he fixed himself a little bit now. Like he's not like all a fucking mess anymore. But like back then, like bro, like se agarraba, fool, like se agarraba.
You think some kids would get turned on?
Some kids got some boners, like damn, like they fuck good.
Damn, what's next?
Yeah, like yeah, grab her ass. Just shacking off in the quad,
Well, yeah, dude,
it was gross.
Fuck, cool.
It definitely was.
And then it was annoying because you see other couples too, like, bro, like, come on, like, not here, like, nothing wrong with it, but come on, like, there's a time and a place for it.
I mean, I'm not like whatever. I'm not gonna be like we're at school.
Oh yeah, obviously you're not gonna call it out, like,
or like even think about it. Like I don't really care. Like,
it's more like, bro, why here, fool? Like, now I'm right here sitting next to you, trying to enjoy my lunch or something, and tú aquí.
That's fucking funny. But se agarraba.
Yeah, bro.
Super hard.
Like they would have like masa in their teeth and se la repartían uno del otro. I would like see them eating like Ruffles with tapatio sauce. Shit.
That's enough. You know what? Fuck you, Melissa, asking this question. Now you got him going. Fuck, man.
That's a cool question.
That was a really good question. Fuck me.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not a big PDA person either. I'm not a big I'm not really like one to like.
My dumbass, what's a PDA?
Public display of affection.
Oh.
Like when I heard stories like, oh yeah, we fucked at a park or we did this. Like, I don't like that shit. Like, I like sex in beds and that's it. Like
comfy beds.
And I don't even care if it's comfy. Like, but like I don't like that public shit.
Mm-hmm.
Even kissing or anything like that. I'll hold hands and like maybe like a kiss or something. But like that's it. Like I'm not gonna be fucking like oh too loud. I'm not gonna be like just fucking like them, like the people we're talking about. Because it's like, okay, respect it, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
And they went on for a long time.
They were together for years. Like, after middle school and high school.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, man. You know, the sex was bomb, too, you know? Like, there was just two ugly
Ugh.
Yeah. They just went hard, for sure.
Fucking gross.
You're the one that brought it up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Melissa brought it up. I didn't bring that shit up.
And she did. All
right, so thank you for that question. It was really funny. All right, next one.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm all sad already.
Oh, fuck. We had him laughing more.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, shit.
Next question. Next question. Well, you read it.
All right.
What the fuck am I going to read it for?
Why didn't your last relationship work out? Is there anything you would do to make it better?
You chose the one that I didn't want to answer.
Oh, that's what I asked you.
I don't know.
I don't
Whatever. It's not really like that important. So, you got another one?
Yeah.
Or what about you? Yeah, right.
I mean, fun fact that I've never been in a real relationship.
Yeah.
So hell yeah.
Fun fact: he just fucking pounds and leaves. That's what he meant to say.
All right.
You ever feel bad leaving after you pound?
No, cause
or do you feel like Superman? Like, sorry, babe,
like
gotta
Superman,
go save someone.
like Superman, because they're satisfied.
That was so cold, bro.
Do you guys have any trauma?
Honestly, okay, I'll answer a little bit.
Oh,
I don't want to be like a pussy, but it was my first relationship, and I didn't know how to be a boyfriend, and I didn't know how to listen. Like, listen, and in the sense that, like, not do what she says, but, like, when she has, like, problems or, like, something I would upset her about.
Be a real companion.
My thing would just be, like, I like how you're just adding to the list of how shitty I was. Yeah, you were a user.
No, like, I'll just...
Yeah, you were a piece of shit. I'm like, damn, tell me more. I'm like, damn, you were in the relationship too.
I was like the little angel right here, and then look.
But it was that like we would have like an argument, like something upset her. My thing would just be like, all right, there, I know, all right, it's there. I'm sorry, like stop already, like there, or like my thing was just like, okay, there, like let's move on. Where like in reality, like she would still have those feelings and like be upset because problems just don't go away. But she would stop talking about them because eventually, like she would hate hearing me like stop talking about it, like whatever. So that's my thing. That's kind of why I wasn't really like a good listener. But I never like cheated or anything. So
I think that's good. Like it actually made you like mature. You know, like you realize that, you know, with a lot of people wouldn't.
Yeah, because it was 4 years. So
yeah. Not even about the time, but you really realize, you know, your mistakes, and like it's not like you blame it on the person, you know. Like,
no,
like because a lot of people would, you know,
yeah.
Like a lot of people would say, oh, it was her, you know, like fuck her, you know.
Like I was shitty, dude. Like I would forget birthdays and shit. Like
it happens,
yeah, but not all the time though, you know. It's shitty, dude. Like,
I guess I like
yeah,
like see, you've been in the you know,
yeah, like, and she wasn't the type to ask for much.
Mm-hmm.
Like she wasn't like, oh, you didn't get me a fucking bracelet for my birthday or like nothing like that. It's just like something
that's annoying too.
She wasn't like that though.
I know.
Something as simple as like a card. Like she just wanted me to like remember it and do something, and I couldn't even do that. So like
yeah, that
was kind of some other things that I was just like so like checked out. Where like my thing was just like, oh, like she's sometimes part of my life. Where it's like you can't do that, you know.
Yeah.
And then I would get scared, like when she would mention things like, oh, what about moving in together, blah blah blah, and I'd be like, fuck, like, damn, like I gotta get out of here, you know, like, and or it was like, fuck, like that much time has passed, huh? Like, damn, like, you know. So now you can't just like break up, like. Now it's like, you try to break up, and then. It's why are you trying to break up? Okay, let's fix it first. And then like you don't want to fix it anymore, you know? And then it's just like okay, like but you feel for that person, you feel like which they were worth it. You feel like fuck, well maybe I could try it, you know? But then trying it turns into another year and 2 years and it turns into 3 years and then somebody fucking gets fucking pregnant or something and then now you're stuck.
Yeah.
So that was my thing. Is I just wasn't very like affectionate or like I wasn't a good boyfriend, dude. Like I'll be honest with you. Like I wasn't like for the person that she was that like did a lot for me. Like I fucking sucked balls. Yeah. And I'm not gonna say the things that she fucking fucked up in because I'm not like that. Like even with you, like I've never talked shit, right? Like nothing like
nah.
So those were my things, just communication and shit like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Fuck it. You on one or me? Question. Do I go on to the next one? Yeah. All right.
Next question. Next question.
All right. Even though it's. Do you think Bad Bunny and Kendall?
Oh, the worst one.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Kendall Jenner are just dating for publicity, or do you think they really like each other?
How about this? I don't care because I'm an adult and I don't care about celebrities dating each other.
Yeah.
If you're butthurt that Bad Bunny is dating someone and not you, get live. But yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, what about you?
Fuck it, it's for publicity.
We cut outside, we cut up top.
Koba was in Beverly Hills.
The bassiest bass, you know?
Hey, fucking get that fucking camera out of my face, bitch.
That'd be fuck paparazzis. It's the worst job you can have.
What's up? Hey, fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna fucking kill. You know, hey, now my lawyer. Yeah. My lawyer's gonna fucking get you, bitch.
Yeah, I just don't like that.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Fans, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Paparazzi, like, fuck you. You're not a fan. You just want to see me fuck something up, you know? But yeah, I don't care.
I hate it when they're a pod.
My answer is I don't care.
Yeah.
Let's talk about his match in WWE. Actually, I don't even want to talk about it. It was too long, but it was good, though. Yeah, it was good, though. Good
job. Was cool.
Good job, Benito.
Badass
Is that his actual name?
Benito, yeah. I don't know his last name. Don't need to.
I was going to say Benito Juarez. You know Bad Bunny's real name is actually Benito Juarez? That's one of these podcasts that misinformed. Hey, so did you actually know that Bad Bunny's name is actually Benito Juarez?
I was watching the Off Topic podcast, dude, and Koba, dude, he's so funny. He came up with this cool fact.
Did you know that all beers come from Germany? Wow,
dude.
Really? Yeah. So the original recipe for beer. Oh, fuck off.
And they brought it over to Mexico.
Yeah.
And we adopted it. And that's how Coronas came.
Boring.
Yeah, Corona's going to be 100 years, actually, in 2 years. Fun fact. 1925.
Damn, Betty White was older than Corona.
Modelo, 1924. How old was Betty White?
No, she died at 99.
Where was she born?
I don't fucking know.
1913, some boring year.
Yeah.
So... I wonder what the fuck they didn't even have cereals.
This is the automobile, right? I don't know.
How boring was it back then?
Yeah, like come on, the Roaring 20s. Fuck off. I'll throw a more fun party than the Great Gatsby.
Puro Project X.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are
another one?
It's because
kind of whack.
Views on Warriors, Twilight, 50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades of Grey.
I never watched that one. Yeah, it's a dumb.
What?
Get better. Nah, I'm just kidding. We appreciate you because you actually asked some bangers and that person bought a shirt, right? You bought a shirt?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
And thank you for getting a shirt. Appreciate you. Oh, be sure to send us your pictures with you guys wearing the shirts, guys.
Like we're reposting. Tag Off Topic.
Yeah, like if you're hot, make it hot. You know, like I'm just kidding.
If you're buff. Flex,
yeah,
you know?
you know. So just send it to us at Off Topic Podcast 34. She said, this is another one from Melissa. Actually, it's really good. She goes, like GTA. As kids, would you get turned on, like going to the strip clubs or getting the hookers? Would you do that? I did it.
I would, but I wouldn't get turned on.
I wouldn't get turned on either.
What I would think. I was like,
what did you think they were doing? Wait, you're talking about GTA 3 or which one?
Any GTA, like any of those GTAs, when you would have sex in the car, you would take them over to the trees. I'm like, is this the only place we're allowed to have sex in, like by the trees? Because you know how when you would
gotta be in a low key spot.
Yeah. I'm like, wait, is this how it works or what the fuck?
Oh, you thought it was like legal for hookers to
have
in the trees?
Or like what? Yeah, like why there? You know?
Yeah, like why not? There's a clucking bell right there.
That was my idea as a kid. Like, is this how it really works?
Yeah, I never got turned on by the GTA strip club because the graphics weren't like that good for me to get turned on. I remember the first time I started getting like serious boners.
Yeah.
Was when I would play like SmackDown versus Raw 2006. I had it for the PSP.
Oh.
And then like they had like the Divas, right? And like you can go like on the settings and like watch the videos. You know how like they have the videos with the wrestlers.
Oh yeah.
And like, you could see like and this was when it was TV 14, so like the videos were more explicit, right? And then I remember like getting boners, like I would watch like Tori Wilson and like shit like that. Oh, it was so embarrassing. And I remember, I think that was like the first time I jacked off, like in 2005.
Oh really?
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Yeah, fun. In case you guys were wondering, but yeah, like it was more like the wrestling games that would turn me on. Yeah, because the Divas were hot, and in the video it was the actual footage. It wasn't like the video game model. Nah, like, it had the actual footage, you know. So yeah, I mean, to this day, like Trish Stratus is fucking hot. Like they're all hot. Like honestly, so.
Not with video games.
Nah. I feel like, you know what? I'm gonna call you out a little bit. I feel like you don't share as much when it comes to shit like that. And I feel like it's not that you don't have anything to share. I feel like te quieres salvar from that.
Nah,
shit.
It's just like...
Yeah. And I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying,
no. It's not just... I don't think my shit's interesting as much.
Fair enough. But yeah, guys, that was a good question. Not GTA, though. But other games. Other, like, what?
No, yeah. It's SmackDown's totally different game, but... In games, I honestly can't think about a game like that.
No, yeah, I feel you, yeah. But that was funny, though, the GTA thing. That was a good question. But,
funny one, actually.
Yeah, guys. Fucking wrap this bitch up or what? Or not? What do you got?
Oh, you know what got my attention? Kind of stupid, actually.
What?
You believe in curses?
No.
Nah.
No.
How seeing what happened? Like, what would you think of like that new guy running from the Kennedy family? Like something happened to him, like something bad.
But that's not a curse, though. That's like assassinations. Like there's no a curse to me is like paranormal shit.
Oh,
like,
really?
There's nothing paranormal to like. I'm not saying it's the CIA, but like to like the CIA assassinating the Kennedys. Like that's human beings. Like it's not a curse. To me, a curse would be like. All the Kennedys have died from heart attacks. Like that'd be weird.
Well, the thing is that they have a history of like all the like some of them having like mental illnesses, like the sisters, and then some of them dying in war and shit, and some basically bad shit only, you know?
Yeah.
That's where it comes from.
Yeah,
like,
the reason I don't believe in it is because like okay, some of them died in wars. A lot of people die in wars, and they happen to be in them, and they died. And mental illnesses, especially back then when they didn't know about it, like
you think it's just like fuck, like they just got fucked by bad luck or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it could be. I was just seeing. I'm like, oh, you know, it's actually pretty. Maybe they might be a family that just fuck. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's like the Von Erichs, right? The wrestling family, like fucking 2 committed suicide. 1 got electrocuted and died. The other one fucking I forgot. Like, there's only one
paralyzed,
left. Nah, there's only like 1 left. After like out of like 5 brothers, the Von Erich family. It's like I don't think they're cursed. I just think like. 1 killed themselves, and then the other one killed themselves because he was sad that the other one killed himself. So then now that's 2. 1 got electrocuted. That's like bad luck. I forgot what happened to the other ones. They're making a movie with Zac Efron actually about it.
Oh, really?
So it's gonna be kind of cool, but yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
Like,
I was just curious.
Yeah, definitely.
It would be cool seeing another Kennedy in office or something like that. I think it would be cool. JFK is probably one of the coolest presidents.
Cool, yeah. I mean, I don't know anything.
I'm not too big on like.
I think our president should be cool.
Yeah, like JFK.
Like you have to look cool.
Yeah.
Like I don't want like some president with like green hair and shit. You know.
Yeah.
Like I want like my president to be cool. Like
very classy. Like getting fucked up with some whiskey. You know.
Yeah, like that. Like
like fucking having strippers. You know, like in the office.
I want a human being. You know.
Yeah.
I don't want like.
Like being like Scarface, like just having coke in the table, you know,
like let the presidents do coke, like just let them be, as long as they're cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Like having a modelo, like forgetting to go like to meetings.
The beer and an actual model.
Yeah.
Yeah. Forgetting to go to meetings.
Yeah,
go to
like
meetings hungover.
Or late as fuck hungover. Like you just see them with like some fucking like sweater and
rolling
shit.
Their eyes at questions like. Yeah, sure.
And telling the security guard, "Can we go already?"
Yeah, like, hey, and then like disrespectfully being like, "They saw chicken, or where do you want to go?"
Whispering. Hey, we're going to L.A. In and out.
No, I mean, there's In and Out there. Let's go to Shake Shack.
Oh shit! Oh.
I mean, right? I mean, it's there.
Kazumi there?
Yeah, like something like that. Like
that would be badass.
Yeah.
And then he like shows up to the Off Topic podcast.
Yeah, like just drunk as shit with no Secret Service.
Like we're
like
your
annoyed.
protection.
Yeah, because he's like annoyed. There's like a fucking Glock underneath.
Here's a 9mm Cobra. Hope you know how to use it.
Fuck no, but yeah, sure, I'll pop it off.
That should be badass.
But yeah, that's the president I want. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep, got fired.
Oh, how life is.
Life, right?
Yep.
Life. It's beautiful even when it's not. Right? All right, guys. That pretty much ran its course. We're just making noises now.
It was a pretty funny episode.
It was a funny episode. Thank you guys for your questions.
And thank you guys for always supporting
Off Topic Podcast. I'm Cobra the Gorilla.
And I'm Mage.
And we are sold out.
Thank you guys. Bye.